Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Hack Outbreak. We're probably going to have a side quest episode because we got a ton of companion side quests and emails, as well as yet another goblin. This is going to be goblin number 14, right? Yes, 14 that we're going to have to deal with. We'll take care of the goblin first. I've already got all the scrolls and stuff that I need, so for now we are going to Sigma Detestable Gambler's New Truth, where we are going to face Zyan T, I think? Whoever he is, the T stands for Turbo, and the A stands for Annoyance for me, because kind of don't like dealing with this crap. Albert T.
Strong, Gob, but the fight isn't over until the fat lady sings, Gob.
Oh, your mom's gonna sing for me? That's nice. Oh god, they're so fast. Okay, so, as always, speed charm on myself. And now, before oh, you guys are attacking me, which is annoying because that means you get to stop me in my tracks. All right, well, let's try, let's try some of the scrolls I have because I want to see if any of these are going to work on anybody. So that didn't work. The fact that they are circling me makes this 1,000 times more annoying. Ooh, charm worked! Okay, hold on a minute. I bet you each of the goblins is weak to something. And I just haven't been experimenting like I should. Okay, so... will any of the others work? Moon works! Okay, that's helpful, so I can put them to sleep. Does Fool work? Confusion works. Now they get out of it pretty quickly. Cursing them works as well. So, I think sleeping is my way to go. Because that way I can score a shot. So, and we've got a ton of those. Now, from the last fight we did with the goblins, we can hit the wheel, blazing wheels, multiple times before they're able to run off. Okay, so that did about 150 maybe total. Let's see if Thunder Dance is any better. Even if it only scores one hit, it might be better. Nope, only 50. Okay, so Sleep plus Blazing Wheel is what we need to do. Now that shit's gonna suck, because... I mean, I'm going to run out of these eventually. Alright, so we... What was Sleep? Moon. Alright, so we moon him. Don't take that out of context. And now I don't get to move because they're casting shit on me. Alright. Then Crimson Raid. So before I activate this, we're going to Warrior Blood. We're going to Hunter Blood. And now... Oh, I think he's popping out of it already. Nope. Okay, I still scored about 200 damage against him. So this is going to be a long fight, as these always are. But... if I keep this up, if I can even just get one of them off the field, this will be a little bit more bearable. Let's see. Yeah, that did... Like, it's not doing massive damage, but that's not the point with these jerks. The point is not to do massive damage. The point is to do just enough that we can frickin' get somewhere. And I don't need to buff my magical abilities, because I'm not really using them, unless magical accuracy counts, but... The sleep scroll seems to have 100% hit rate, so I think we're fine there. And they're hitting me so little that their magic is just annoying. It's not actually harmful to me. Wow, he slept through the attack. I thought being attacked when you're asleep is an instant wake-up, but I guess it's not using Final Fantasy rules. Anyway, let me go handle this. I'll be back in a sec. You know what? I think the curse is actually really helping me too, because that goblin who is cursed is still cursed, and he's... Never mind. I was going to say he's not casting anything on me, but he finally did. Still, the curse has been pretty helpful. Alright, you dick. 1 down, 2 to go. I wouldn't say I've got him on the ropes, but I definitely have the technique down for these guys. I've changed my mind back. Even though that one is still casting shit on me, it seems like he's not casting as often as he was, or his buddies were. So maybe he's still gaining SP back, but at a much slower rate than he should be. So this isn't really costing me a lot either. Okay, Curse finally wore off on him. That took a long time. So let's curse him again. And then sleep him. Yeah, this is the technique. And I'm not even going to bother healing myself, because since there's 1 left and he's not casting on me too much, he definitely doesn't have much left. This'll do it.
I'm on a losing streak, Gob. Say hi to Martina for me, Gob.
Yeah, I'll say hi to Martina. The problem is that I expended like 30 of my moon scrolls. Hopefully one of the towns will actually sell that particular scroll, because that way if I need to do that again, I'm going to have the methods and means to do it. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to get lucky or start trading for it from everybody. I don't know how else to get enough scrolls to do that. We've got new mail, not a surprise. Let's stash these items and then I'll go check that out. We're slowly whittling down these email chains. Let's see what the next one is. Yep, only 4 now. Digimon cards. Let me know when you start. There are lots of tricks to a lot of tricks to trade, so I'll help you out. He was gonna say tricks of the trade. Beef stew. It's hard to make. Smiley face. The balance of shoyu and sweet sake is the key. If it turns out good, then I'll have you over to taste it. Oh, that sounds very nice. Wannabe. Reality is different from fantasy. As for me, I don't fall under either extremes, which is precisely why I'm a wannabe. Man, I'm trying to finish reading, but they're coming out with the new edition of the dictionary. Couldn't reply to any of them, so I think we're done with the email chains. No new board messages. Martina's going to be post-game. I kind of think that the next story dungeon might be the finale of Outbreak. It feels short, but all 4 games are pretty short, so we might be there already. Alright, let's check the word list. Moonstone's is first, so let's get him and Wiseman on the team. We'll go check that out. Now, I'm thinking about it. If we are kind of close to the end game, we're nowhere near level 70 for that one area, so we either may have to go into it underpowered, which we can try, or we're not quite as far as we thought, but I kind of have a feeling that it's just a powerful area for us. Okay, we are now heading to Sigma, Dying, Grieving Battlefield. Level 58, not very strong, to help get Moonstone his moon knife, which he is clearly craving, partly probably because of his name. Certainly if there was a sword in Final Fantasy XIV called, like, the Ruin Blade, I would want to seek it out for my cute purple kitty girl. Let's ignore the field. I don't see any Spring of Mist, so we'll just ride the Grunty all the way to the dungeon, and hopefully not encounter too much on the way. Yeah, symbol. Yeah, we should probably... No, stop it. Keep forgetting they have a search function now. Oh, yeah, and they can search out the dungeon entrance, too, so I think they could just take you there automatically without you having to press on the stick. What do you say, Moonstone? We're here now.
God statue. Moon knife.
Got it. Do the God statue last. Easy peasy. Let's see what we got. Oh, the first floor is pretty short. Okay, I've done enough dungeons at this point that now I know every floor we need to buff our SP because we go through it pretty quickly. I certainly do, since I spam skills instead of doing what the AI does, and they just use one skill, they wait a while, they use another skill, wait a while. I mean, it's a good way for them not to run out of SP, but it certainly makes the fight take longer. So, oops. I'm still using that one. Let's switch to our... Looking at my abilities, my Thunder is pretty low. It's my second lowest one, after only other one is Fire. I haven't really considered gearing myself for the for the sake of my elements, but maybe that's a strategy that could work. Hopefully this hits Moonstone too. I think it did. Yep, that's hitting Moonstone. Okay. Moonstone's getting the crap kicked out of him too. Jeez, dude. Well, at least the other two are hitting him. I mean, I didn't really mean to go on healing duty there, but fine. Gonna make Wiseman do it in the next room now that I have no SP left. Yep, another one of these bastards. Oh, they have magic tolerance. Attack skills. And Wiseman, you are on healing duty. We're seeing a lot of the same enemies now, I've noticed. Not a horrible thing, just it does mean that there's a little less variety in our dungeon excursions. Oh crap. Someone did you heal me? Okay, good. I got charmed there for a split second, but Wiseman was on it. He hit me with a restorative very quickly. And I'm not going to bother data draining anyone here. I want the SP too badly. If I need to go virus core hunting again at some point in the future, I'll worry about it then. Alright. Grab that. Great. Summon Earth. What I really need is more of the moon scrolls so I can ensure that I can sleep those freaking goblins whenever I want to. Martina's going to be just as annoying. She's going to have 3 buddies, I'm sure, and they're going to just run around and do dumb shit to piss me off. Another dragon. Skills, please. Someone's hitting pretty hard. I don't know which one it is, but one of them is hitting... Oh, it's Wiseman. Yeah, his magic is no joke. It's also... I mean, he's got a really strong level because neither of the other 2 Wave Masters that I have are even part of the active party anymore. So we're going to get healed up. So for the first floor, I'll see you at the bottom. Well, my strategy is working after all, having these Beast Banes. I still miss, but when I buff myself with magical accuracy, it's not so bad. First aid! Moonstone, what the fuck's wrong with you? Or I meant Wiseman, why didn't you restore me, dude? I killed Moonstone when it wasn't necessary. Oh my god, these things are so obnoxious. Alright, let's try that again. Beastbane to you. Nope, I'm still missing. Even with magical accuracy up, I am still missing a lot with this. They probably have high magical dodge rates, is the problem here. And there's a point where it's not worth it. I mean, if I was attacking, then I don't think this thing would be alive very long. I mean, we were fighting 2 of them, and I didn't even notice when the other one died, because I'm too busy trying to get rid of the magic tolerance on the Watcher. Now, the strategy may still have some use, because if we're against other monsters that maybe don't dodge my magic attacks so often, then maybe it would work. So there's another miss. How many have I used now? 4? And I still haven't been able to do it even with the boost. 5? So I should be attacking at this point. So the Banes have limited use. They can work, but if the enemy just straight up will not get hit by it, I mean, maybe I should limit myself to like 2 misses. And if I miss twice, then I may as well just wail on him like this, which would definitely do a lot better. And if we were in serious trouble, I would just data drain him, but we're not. That one was a bit rough. But we got out of it. I just wish I was getting more XP for it. This is the last fight of the dungeon. And, okay, water tolerance. Good thing I have my Crimson Raid. And Blazing Wheel will be helpful here anyway because it's an AoE. If Moonstone would stop falling asleep, we'd be good. Okay, there you are. Have a Blazing Wheel. I love these AoE attacks. They are more useful even if they do a little less damage than a lot of my single target attacks do. There we go. We are clear. I mean, I don't anticipate another fight, but I suppose just in case. I'll have Wiseman top us off, but I don't think I need it. So God Statue is north. Let's hit the other two first. Go ahead and top them off there, Wiseman. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. All these scrolls, man. I really wish they were useful. If I play this game again on my own, I'm probably going to sell most of the scrolls other than the moon, which has been incredibly helpful. I mean, I suppose if I had them all, there are certain enemies that might suffer. Like even those Watchers, though, they probably have a high dodge rate against any scrolls, not just trying to put them to, trying to get rid of their magical tolerance. We got the moon knife. I got some other objects, but he's going to run off before I can give it to him.
Moon.
I'll give this to you, Moonstone.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Of course.
Thanks. For you.
Yes!
Thanks.
More stat boosties.
Okay, let's go back.
Yes.
Oh, are you not leaving? Oh, crap. I was hoping that would mean he would at least stay with me. Well, maybe he's still with me here. I'm gonna have to check my chart, see who likes me the least, and start throwing items at him. Nope, he's not there. Okay, well, whatever. Let's restock and hit the next one. We don't really have as many side quests as I thought. It felt like a lot, probably just because I had dozens of emails like I'm at freaking work. So now we are heading to Sigma Expansive Corrupted Ridgeline for Rachel, because she is going to start herself a little courier service. Very adorable. We're going to help her deliver some items to people. Or we're going to help her get robbed. Either way, at least we'll be there and gaining experience points for it. And it doesn't look like there's anything of value here. I'm going to try something since I kept forgetting about the Grunty. Alright, so now I triangle? No, stop. Wait, that wasn't how to do that. Wonder if it's square to bring up what they sniff out. Let's see. Square does nothing. Circle gets me off of him. His big ol' snout. Wow, I don't know how to change. Yeah, so that's just him sniffing out food. I know there's a way to... Or I thought there was a way to change what they sniff out. But... whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not that much effort to hold up on the stick. Actually, it makes sense that they can't sniff out the dungeon entrance, because why? It's right there on the map. You can see it. Same with Springs of Mist. Well, whatever. Alright, let's Fairy Orb. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of treasures before anything else. So Rachel's courier service is going to be a relatively safe area, it looks like. Oh, why does this...
Hey, you guys are the Rachel Courier Service?
Yeah.
Yep, that's us.
Okay, I've got a job for you.
Okay.
There's a player called Akai in the dungeon. So give him the red sword and get the yellow cap.
No problem.
I just leave. I wonder if it's a key item or if it's an actual item. No, it's a key item. Too bad I wanted to steal it. Yep, there it is. Okay, so... I saw that the dungeon so far was symmetrical, and I'm like, am I going to have to make a choice about where to go? But it doesn't seem so. It looks like I can do a full clear. Which, really, if they just stay this small, the floors, I mean, it won't take me that long to get through the darn thing. Which is what I'm hoping for, since we've already been at this episode for over 20 minutes. If it stays this short, I just may not time skip, because that would probably take us right to where we need to be. Alright, what you got for me? Another treasure, even better. I don't want to have to fight. Just give me loot. Free loot is great, other than the lack of XP anyway. I don't want a cheap item like that, says Rachel. So that's the difference between her and Ruin. Ruin would want to get everything, because anything that's cheap, she can pawn off to other people. You just have to tell a good story to run a good pawn shop. You just have to make people think it's an item that has been used by Taylor Swift or something. And then you can sell it for about 1,000 times what it's actually worth. A very disgusting thing crossed my mind. Not gonna say it. I'm gonna be a good boy. And I mean, remember that Twitch streamer who went around because she sold her bathwater and actually made money from doing so? People are gross. Okay, use attacks only. Never mind. One has physical tolerance, the other has magical tolerance. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, Wiseman, your target is this one. And Rachel, your target is this one. And I'm gonna help with the one that has physical tolerance, because that's the one that hits really flippin' hard. Ooh, but my spell against him is not very good. Yeah, Wiseman did some damage. I am barely a child next to Wiseman's magical strength. Top us off. So I guess I won't time skip here. Let's see what's in the next part of the dungeon. If it's a large floor, I'll time skip. Maybe then we can cram another side quest in. Well, I guess we don't have another side quest, though. Our next thing to do is Ara's mission, and I have a feeling that's going to get fairly dicey and involved, so I'm going to not do that.
All we gotta do is go down to the dungeon and come back and get paid. Okay, let's make some money.
She's so cute. Alright, let's see how large this area is. Not that large. Yeah, there's not that many fights. Oh.
What? You brought it now? You guys were late, so I traded the yellow cap with Aoyama. But I'm sure if you explain it and give him these blue boots, he'll give it to you.
I know that voice.
I think Aoyama is at the very bottom.
What a surprise.
We gotta find Aoyama.
If you want money, Rachel, you're gonna have to be willing to work. Hey, Akamura, are you too involved to look up a voice for me? Okay, it's fine. It'll just be a mystery for all time who voiced that guy. Let's see, keeping my eyes on the clock there. Still got a few minutes, so we can try a little bit of the floor. And luckily I'm recording this so early, I have time to do a couple more episodes, which is good because I don't have a whole lot of content queued up for the channel, so being able to do 5 or 6 today would be fantastic. Then I could actually get something done. Alternatively, if I actually clear Outbreak, then I can stop for the day or stop recording for the day and instead focus on grinding a little bit, because I still do want to get everyone's affections maxed out before we start the next game. And I should probably heal myself before I die. Never mind. Good job, everyone. Please top me off, Wiseman, especially since I'm very wounded now. Nothing really of interest here. Now, the next couple fights are going to be a little tough since they are both double rooms. It's probably nothing we can't handle. Alright, let's do this. Skills. All right, those things have fire tolerance. I actually need to put on my other weapon for once. Thunder Rage. Wow. Oh, that wasn't me. I was gonna say, like, Thunder Dance was real strong. No, it was the fact that Wiseman cast some sort of ice spell. That's what did that. Oh boy. Hold on. I gotcha. I got both of you, actually. I got all three of us, actually. There we go. Now we're okay. Oh, that got rough. Alright. Now we're under control. Wiseman's still a little hurt, but all the enemies are dead. Perfect. Okay, so that double room didn't defeat us, but it sure stung a bit.
Invisible eggs.
And we've still got some minutes. Wow. Alright. Good so far. Keep it rolling, folks. You're doing fine. Decent teammates. Rachel is stronger than I gave her credit for. I mean, she's no Pyros as far as hit points go, but she doesn't need to be a tank. She's pretty strong offensively. Dragon! Skills! 2 dragons! Oh, I'm gonna have to be real aggressive on my healing. Let's get Crimson Raid so I can hit them both. Can't hit that one quite yet. There we go. Now I definitely can. Hold on, Wiseman. Oh, they're both looking at me. That's probably going to sting quite a bit. If they both hit me at the same time. Ooh. One only hit me the once. Okay. There we go. We're back in action, and we should take that one out, and now everything's much easier. Easy peasy, man. Keep it up. Just keep blazing wheel him to death. You know, that's something that would be useful for voice control. If you could say the move you wanted to do rather than selecting it from the menu. Wonder if any game has ever done that. Probably not, because voice-controlled games are pretty rare, pretty few and far between. The only other one I can think of that I played extensive... No, there are 2 I can think of I played extensively. There's Tom Clancy's... Ooh, I don't remember the name of it. It was an RTS, but it was voice-controlled. You can also use a controller, but the voice really helped you get through things. It was a very basic RTS, but I kind of enjoyed it for all its simplicity. It's even on the PC, and apparently still kind of works. I wonder what that name is. Maybe I should... No, playing that for the channel probably wouldn't go over too well. But there's that one, and then there's a voice control game for the PS2 that was interesting. I think that one was called Lifeline, and it was a survival horror game, sort of, where you were controlling a girl purely through her voice, your voice rather. You tell her where to shoot the enemies, which doors to go to, and that kind of thing. And it was interesting, but the voice recognition wasn't super good, so it was a bit more frustrating than it needed to be. Very unfortunate. Oh my god, I still hit him pretty hard. I don't have my Thunder Dance on, but I think I'm hitting him harder than I usually do for Thunder Dance. Well, shoot, I guess I'll just keep this up then. Anyway, so... I've thought about playing Lifeline on the channel too, just because it's a very rare game and I tend to play niche games here on the channel. Okay, I'm going to assume our subject is in the northern room. So I want to get the God statue before I talk to him. And we're right at 30 minutes, so this can be where we stop once we clear this quest. Anyway, Lifeline is strange, and I'm curious how y'all would react to seeing Lifeline. It's also a very short game. probably because they didn't want the gimmick to wear out. You get a little tired of it right as the gimmick is done. I want to test that out on the emulator, see if the emulator can work with a microphone well.
Hey, you can't ask for something back after you traded it.
Oh, come on. Please. Trade for it.
Who can resist being begged to by a New Jersey accent?
Oh, all right. But only this one time.
If for no other reason than to make the New Jersey accent shut up.
So long.
Okay, let's give the yellow cap to Kita on B1.
Am I gonna have to walk out of here? No. Good. Thank you, game.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Okay. Wow. Poor Wiseman.
I've just been wondering.
What?
If you just asked Akai to come here, you really didn't have to ask for a courier.
Pyro, you're gonna ruin Rachel's business.
It seemed interesting, so I just felt like asking.
What? What?
There's my thumbnail.
Well, thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye. Oh, poor Rachel.
Oh, man. He was toying with us. You're not getting away.
Okay, bye. Guess I'll just keep the items. You know what that really reminds me of? There's a player in Final Fantasy XIV who's recently made headlines because her whole thing is to be a pizza delivery driver. She will, like, she's her clothing looks like just a normal pizza dude. And you just send a DM or something, take an order, she makes a pizza in the game and runs it to you for a very large amount of money, but it's worth it for the experience and the goofiness of it all. Man, I love people who roleplay that hard. It's really fun. All right, so that's going to do it for today. I don't really have much stocking up to do. I'm going to make sure that there's no other quests to do, and in tomorrow's episode, we're going to be doing Ara's mission, which might be the finale, and either way, we'll play out the whole thing, because I have a feeling even if it's not the finale, it's going to be pretty significant for the story. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.